Hello guys and welcome back to TechWolf. Today we are going to get into another Comptia Plus Core 2 quiz. This quiz will be also covering most of the commands and exam subjects covered in Comptia A Plus Core 2. And if you wish to support the channel, click on this join button, become a channel member just for $1.9 a month. This is less than a coffee, but this will be a great help and will support this channel so as you will be able to access member content and member videos of this channel. So no further ado, let's get into it. And first question: for a newly added storage drive, this command line tool allows to configure it with file system, enabling Windows to store information on the drive. Is it a format, or is it a GPart, SF disk, or mount? And correct answer here is format. Next question: which of the following command prompt commands in the Microsoft Windows can be used to copy one or more files from one location to another? Copy, CP, push D, or move? And correct answer here is copy. Which Microsoft Windows command line commands allows for copying multiple files and directories, including subdirectories? Move, robocopy, copy, xcopy, or cp command? And here the correct answers are robocopy and xcopy. And next question: which copying utility accessible via Windows command line interface offers the widest range of options? Copy, cp, robocopy, move, or xcopy? And correct answer here is robocopy. Which of the command prompt commands listed below allows for updating multiple group policy settings in Microsoft Windows? bcdedit, gpresult, gpupdate, netuser? Correct answer here is gpupdate. A command line tool in Windows that displays group policy information for a machine or user is called netview, gpupdate, verify, or gpresult. So this command displays group policy information for a machine or user in Windows. And the correct answer here is gpresult. The following command can be used to shut down or restart a local or remote host running Microsoft Windows. Which command is it? Power off, shut down, boot SFG, or exit? And the correct answer here is shut down. The SFC command prompt utility in Microsoft Windows. What it does: checks a disk and displays a status report, displays information about system hardware and software configuration, encrypts files and folders, scans the integrity of all protected system files, and replaces incorrect version with correct Microsoft version. So SFC. And the correct answer here is scans the integrity of all protected system files and replaces incorrect versions with the correct Microsoft versions. And if you don't know these commands, then watch my full course. I have full course on Windows command prompt. I will leave it in first pinned comment of this video, where we cover these commands in more depth. Which command line commands in Windows can be used to display help information related to a specific utility? Select two answers: command name and help, help and command name info, command name /?, or man command name. And this is asking about Windows commands. So man command is straight away not relevant, as this is for Linux environments. The correct answers here is command name /?, and help followed by command name. Submit, and this is correct. Which of the command prompt commands in Microsoft Windows launches a text-based command line partitioning utility? Diskpart, gpart, diskutil, or sfdisk? And here the correct answer is diskpart. Which network command line utility in Windows combines the features of ping and traceroute? passping, rpcping, netsfg, or dig? And correct answer here is passing. And let's click it, and yes, this is correct. Which of the command prompt commands in Microsoft Windows launches a pop-up window containing brief summary of the installed operating system? So which command, if you would be using that command, which would return you operating system? So system info, ms info 32, ms config, or winware. And here I believe that all of you already know that this is winware. If you will type this command in command prompt, it will return you a pop-up of your Windows version. And which command prompt commands in Microsoft Windows move the command line prompt one folder up in directory 3. Set the prompt at the parent folder of the current folder. Select two answers. chdir / cd / and this sign, cd double dot, chdir double dot, chdir / and this sign, and cd and /. And here the correct answers are cd double dot and chdir double dot, as cd and chdir are the same commands, only cd is the shortcut of chdir. And by typing in cd double dot, it will bring you one folder back or higher in your folder hierarchy. And let's check it, and this is correct. Which of the Windows command line commands listed below change the current directory to the root directory? chdir / cd /r, cd /, chdir dot dot, cd dot dot, and chdir /r. And here we need to select two answers. Which of the Windows command line commands listed below change the current directory to the root directory? So the correct answers here are chdir /, as all we need to type is /, and cd also /, as again these are the same commands, only this is cd is a shortcut of chdir command, and by typing a / after them will bring us to root directory, or to C directory, or D directory, depends on what partition or on what disk you are on your computer. And let's check it, and this is correct. Which of the following answers refers to an IP config parameter used for displaying the full TCP IP configuration information for all adapters? -a /a /all and /? So which one of these parameters we need to enter after IP config command to display the full TCP IP configuration information for all adapters on the computer? So the correct answer here is /all. And a network technician uses Remote Desktop Protocol or RDP client on their Windows operating system to remotely troubleshoot a problem on another Windows machine. Which of the following ports need to be opened for the built-in Windows RDP server to allow this type of network connection? Port TCP port 1720, TCP port 636, TCP port 3389, or TCP port 445. And correct answer here is TCP port 3389. On this question we need to answer with false or true. So the Run as Administrator option in Microsoft Windows, available after right-clicking on the command prompt application icon, enables execution of shell commands reserved for System Administrator. And here this is true, because if we enable Run as Administrator on our command line, this will allow us to execute administrative permission or system administrative permission commands. And let's check it, and this is correct. Which of the following answers describes the function of Task Manager taskmgr.exe select all that apply? So which of these answers which are listed here describes the taskmgr.exe or task manager function? Allows to schedule the launch of programs or scripts at predefined times or after specified time intervals. Allows system administrators to manage the currently logged in users. In Windows 8 or newer releases of the Microsoft operating system, provides access to user applications that can be enabled, disabled during system boot. displays information on programs, processes, and services that are currently running on the computer, allows to close non-responsive applications in Windows, and provides real-time reports on how a Windows-based computer is using system resources like CPU, RAM, disk, network, GPU usage, and provides tools for managing network traffic. Here correct answers are, let's start from the top. So first answer is not correct. Second answer is correct answer, as it allows system administrators to manage the currently logged in users. This is one of the functionality of Task Manager, or one of the functions of Task Manager. In Windows 8 and newer releases of Microsoft operating system provides access to user applications that can be enabled, disabled during system boot. This is also correct answer. And displays information on programs, processes and services that are currently running on the computer. Also correct answer. And it allows also to close non-responsive applications in Windows. And it provides real-time reports on how Windows-based computer is using system resources. This is also correct answer. This is about Task Manager. I will show you what this is talking about, just if someone doesn't know what Task Manager is. This is the Task Manager on your computer, and these are the parts: processes, performance, app history, startup apps, users, details and services. This is what this question is referring to Task Manager. And let's submit it, and all answers are correct. Which tab of the Windows 10 Task Manager provides an interface for managing background processes? And this question is also about Task Manager. So which tab on Task Manager provides an interface for managing background processes? Startup, processes, performance, services, or users? And here the correct answer is services. As on Windows 10 Taskbar Manager, if you click on it, it will display the interface for managing background processes. And click OK. Which Task Manager tab in Windows 10 allows to enable, disable applications that are launched automatically when signing into a user account? Processes, startup, services, performance, users, none of the above. And here the correct answer is startup. Let's click it, and this is correct. Question: what is the name of Task Manager tab in Windows 10 that provides access to a real-time graphs showing total CPU, memory, disk, network and GPU resource usage? Users, services, performance, processes, or startup? And here the correct answer is performance. And next question: which Task Manager tab in Windows 10 provides real-time information about system resources used by running applications and background processes? And this is also about Task Manager. So which one of those tabs provides real-time information about system resources used by running applications and background processes? So processes, users, services, performance, or startup? And here the correct answer is processes. Which of the answers listed below describes the correct sequence of steps required to close a non-responsive user application in Task Manager in Windows 10? As you know, in some scenarios applications stop working, they freeze, or they become unresponsive, and you would want to shut it down or close that application, and you are not able to do it from user interface. And there is also an option from Task Manager to do this and to close the application. Which of these questions best describes the correct sequence of steps required to close a non-responsive application in this Task Manager in Windows 10? On the Applications tab, right-click on the app that isn't responding and select End Task, or left-click on the app and use End Task button in the bottom right corner of the tab. On the App History tab, as you can see, here are differences only. It is asking about on Application tab, on App History tab, App Performance tab, or on the App Processes tab. So if you're having these long questions in exam, for example, as I have also been passing Comptia A+ exam, so whenever you are having long questions, you straight away by question you try to grasp the idea what is being asked, and then only by starting reading the beginnings of the answers. If the answers are long, you can straight away target the correct answer as the beginnings of these questions referring to the tabs. And if the tab is incorrect, as here is on the applications tab, on the app history tab, on the performance tab, or on processes tab, you straight away would know what this question is referring to and on which tabs that would be without reading all text. And then once you have selected on which tabs, then you can read that whole question. So in this particular scenario, which one of the answers listed below describes the correct sequence of steps required to close a non-responsive user application in Task Manager in Windows 10? And here we can see straight away that on the Applications tab and on the Performance tab is not correct, and on Processes tab would be the correct answer, as this is under the Processes tab. And let's click OK, and this is the correct answer. A type of customizable framework providing access to a collection of system utilities in the form of so-called snap-ins designed to manage networks, computers, services and other system components in Microsoft Windows is known Administrative Tools, PowerShell, .NET or MMC. And here the correct answer is MMC, and this is the correct answer. Which of the following launches the GUI or Graphical User Interface system utility for managing storage media in Windows? diskmgmt.msc, compmgmt.msc, devmgmt.msc, diskpart.exe. And the correct answer here is diskmgmt.msc, and submit, and this is the correct answer. So yes guys, this was a quick quiz, and in future I will be creating many other quizzes on networking, on security, so as I will also be creating courses on these subjects. And if you are interested, subscribe to the channel, and if you would like to support the channel, click on the button join next to subscribe button. And thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.